spreads sunshine in millions of homes every day.
She's Good Morning America's chief meteorologist and also happens to be the love of my life and the mother of our children. Please welcome Ginger Z.
It's great when they're both, right?
Do it. It's on and moves.
How are you, Mom?
I said if I ever came on, I'm going to embarrass him.
I definitely got makeup on you this time. Yeah.
Love it. How you been?
I've been great. I'm so happy to be in Nashville and be with him.
Yeah.
Right?
Good.
Yes.
It's funny. Usually when Ginger comes home and we kiss each other, she gets makeup on me. I think I just got makeup on you.
Got a little extra Ben on me.
Tan.
How are you adjusting to having 2 baby boys?
Oh, it is. Anybody who has done this, and there are a lot of people out there, parents, I commend you. You are superheroes because it's of course a ton of work, but it is so much joy adding Miles to our family.
Yeah.
And it's been, that's what makes me nervous and excited. It's talking about them. Those boys are everything.
How do you think having the second baby, how is it different from the first?
So, I mean, there's some jealousy issues already.
Yeah.
Which is natural. So anytime
Adrian's a big brother.
he is, and
he's so precious.
He's had 2 years of us paying full attention to him, and now we add this beautiful little baby. So every time I'm feeding him, he's very interested in breastfeeding. And he's like, I want to eat the boobie. That's what he says. And it's like, no, buddy, not for you. And so he wants to sit on me, and so we're learning. And I think the joy of it is watching that develop already, and I love watching Ben become a dad again.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Like, that's one of the parts that surprised me most about becoming a parent is how much I enjoy watching that part.
Absolutely, definitely.
He's a really good dad.
One of my moving topics, one of my least favorite parts about you, my love, is that you're adventurous. Because I worry about her all the time. I mean, she's a storm chaser, and then like all of a sudden they'll be like, hey, you're gonna dance on top of a stadium on a tightrope while holding watermelons.
After you skydive.
After you skydive onto the tightrope. And you love doing it, and it terrifies me all the time. But what made you, tell people what made you want to become such an adventurous person?
I think I always want to step out in life and say, like, let's live it. Why not? Why not? We're here for however long we've got, and you want to live in this moment. That's actually para-hawking, so I have like a vulture eating out of my hand in Nepal while I'm flying, and it's that I would do again tomorrow, and I would strap you to my back and make you go with me.
Vultures are dangerous.
It's so crazy because like Ben is the least adventurous person I know.
Yeah.
So
definitely the
you're
least.
just on the ground praying.
But that's the thing is, like, so I've dove with sharks a couple times, and the first time was with 15-foot tiger sharks, and I love it. And I see statistics-wise, I'm gonna be fine. You know, us getting in a cab in New York City is way worse.
See?
But he's not the same. So this last trip, I said to him, well, it's really cool. We're going to do this amazing science and technological feat, and I sell all of that part first. I'm like, and then we're going to be a couple of sharks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't like there's no reason. Sharks, and people that are advocates of sharks watching, I think they're wonderful creatures, and I think, yeah, that's great. Let them do their thing. But when it comes to my wife being in the water with them, it's just a little terrifying. Not to mention, remember when you were first pregnant with Adrian, she's like, hey, I'm pregnant, and I'm going to a deserted cave in Vietnam. I'm going to live there for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why we're such a good balance for each other.
That's right. She terrifies me.
Paranoid.
I'm weak.
Last year, Ginger released a revealing memoir, Natural Disaster, and she now has a children's book called Chasing Helicity. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so Chasing Helicity, we had 2 sons. I always thought if I was going to have a daughter, I would name her Helicity. Ben said no. But either way, Helicity...
Helicity colonimus doesn't have a good ring to it, I don't think.
Helicity is my favorite variable in storm chasing. So it's the variable or the scientific word that we use to see how much spin is in the atmosphere. And so that was the name I wanted to give to this feminine, this hero in a book, and have her lead everybody through this kind of hyper reality. It is semi-autobiographical. I mean, it's a book based on my life, as big as you can get with the storms. And so I hope that it gets young kids into science. That would be my goal. That's what I've always wanted to do with writing. And I am pumped for it to come out.
And that's, like you said, that's always been your campaign, is getting kids of all ages into science because, you know, there's not a lot of times. I mean, you're a rarity. I mean, you're such a geek. It hurts my soul. Like, you can't ask Ginger, what's the weather going to be like today? And she'd be like, well, the precipitation's coming from the southwest, but then the cloud cover. I just want the weather. Is it 60 and sunny? But you have such a passion for science, and you light it up when you talk about it and getting young people involved in science.
And everywhere I worked, I've worked in Chicago and Flint, Michigan, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. I always visited schools, and I would bring my story and my love of science into the classroom, and I'd always see that one kid, and it was like, it was me looking back at me, and I hope that I can inspire just that one kid now times, you know, hopefully a couple thousand, so they read the book and everybody can learn more about science and find it as passionate as I do.
Absolutely. You're the first female chief meteorologist on ABC.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's really, like, I see this picture. We had our 40th anniversary for Good Morning America, and it's a bunch of wonderful men who have held this position prior to me. But on the network level, nobody has been a woman in this position. And to see myself in that picture, I was like, wow, it really speaks to my passion and how much I've worked, you know, how hard I've worked. And it's such a great time to be a woman in science that I want this book to be able to say, let's get more of them.
Absolutely.